Hello, and here we are for the final instalment of Sonic Origins Story Mode. It's been a long time coming, but we're finally there. And here we are at Hidden Palace, though, in Sonic & Knuckles. There's not very much of the game left, at least not to my memory. But here we go. Gosh. So I take it we stand on here, don't we? Yeah. And then we go up to Sky Sanctuary, don't we, soon? Just trying to wrap my memory. We fight Knuckles, don't we? Whoa! Great start. Oh no. Let's take him out. Yeah, I don't think this boss battle was designed to be particularly challenging. So it's been a long road to get here. Of course we haven't got half the emeralds because I always find that too difficult on Sonic & Knuckles. Yeah, I've got to really give Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles its credit for really putting a lot of effort into the story. And while there's no dialogue or anything, you know, maybe it's not apparent, obvious, shall I say, what's the story is. I think there's enough there to sort of point you in the right direction. That Eggman, you know, manipulated Knuckles, told him Sonic was a bad guy. It was clear in the end that Sonic wasn't the bad guy. Knuckles, Sonic and Tails team up and go take out Eggman. Can't find my words today. Oh yeah, probably not meant to do that. I don't know why we're constantly running from left to right. Ah, I tell you why, we're having some controller issues. Oh, of course they had to rear their ugly head in this final video. As you've seen throughout this series, sometimes my controller just completely stops working. So it wouldn't be a gameplay video of Sonic Origins without that happening, really, would it? I think we should be able to whiz through this pretty quickly. The ending of the game. I find when I bought these movies out, the size of the files is huge. I'm recording it in, well, I think it's quite a good quality. This probably explains why, but then again, it doesn't always look good quality. So I hope it's good enough for this. So this was an interesting idea, to have this new Metal Sonic version use Eggman's different machines from the various Sonic games. And excuse my sloppy playing today. I'm not pretending to be a pro. However, the amount of time I spent playing these Sonic games, I probably should be. But I'm playing for fun, so I don't play them with not a speedrun or anything like that, or a professional player. So after this is it. I think this channel probably needs a rest from Sonic content for a while. But maybe we'll give you something when Sonic X. Or Sonic Cross Shadow, is that what we should call it? I'm not 100% sure. The Generations, the new version of Generations with a all-new separate Shadow story. So it's not like they're combining moving Shadow into the main game. You know, it's very much sort of add-on that runs parallel to the events of the other game. So they're remastering Sonic Generations with an extra smaller Shadow game. I imagine it's smaller. I can't imagine it's the same length as Sonic Generations. To me, it sort of feels like a similar thing to when Mario 3D World was re-released on the Switch, and they added a whole new game there in Bowser's Fury, which was fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to playing. I mean, I can play Generations whenever I want, but I'm really looking forward to playing the Shadow side of things. You know, that should be really fun. So perhaps there'll be some content on that. But who's to say? We make our own rules on this channel because we don't get any feedback of anyone else. So yeah, we do what we like. But if you feel like you'd like us to focus on something else that wasn't Sonic, you know, you have a voice, please comment down below. If you're sick of seeing Sonic and want to see us do something else. I've been playing Pokemon quite a bit lately. I just finished the story of Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I really enjoyed that. I think that game is just a breath of fresh air. The Pokemon formula needed. I really love how accessible it is, and yeah, there's something I don't like about it. I'm not a big fan of the boss battles in the game where you have to tame the frenzied Pokemon by throwing bombs at them. And that sort of structure of go to a new place, get the bomb, and fall off the level. Wow, okay. It's unfortunate, wasn't it? Yeah, so those take on a more sort of action style gameplay, which is a bit. I'd say it's at odds with the main, because the main battling's turn-based, although it's very much an open world with Pokemon all over the place. Those do play out a bit differently, and you know, I don't hate them by any means, but when they come up, I sort of sigh and, well, get on with it. But they are quite challenging though, and I think that's great that Arceus does have some degree of challenge to it occasionally. I don't feel that's a particularly hard game, but that's fine with me. It's just that I thought Pokemon Sword and Shield are just too easy. Far prefer Arceus, I'm afraid, to that. I mean, that was fine, Sword and Shield. It's just there needed to be some more challenge there, for me at least. But I understand that Pokemon games, perhaps now more than ever, are made for. I don't know why. If they got a young audience, you don't need to be any less challenging than the original Pokemon games were. So it's interesting. Here we go, Death Egg Zone. Yes, this one. Don't like this level. But it is the last level, isn't it? Yeah, before the boss. So we are very nearly there. Oops. See, you can't be impatient. Remember, it's Sonic. Even though he runs fast, impatience is not your... doesn't gel well with the Sonic gameplay. God, it's been a while since I've done these. I can't even get the right sentences out. I say a while, so it's been a week or two. Oh no, I lost all my rings. There they are. So I think after this I'm not... Well, I actually have got the story mode on the PS4 version of the game to finish off, but then I'll have played through story mode on every version of Sonic Origins. I think it's a shame Sonic Origins isn't perhaps on mobile devices. It's a game that could certainly work on a mobile platform, or just release Sonic 3 and Knuckles on mobile, because they're not currently. Because it's always good to have Sonic wherever you go, and you usually, if you're on a mobile phone, you're usually carrying it everywhere. So I'd like to see that myself, but that hasn't happened. But then Sonic Mania is now on phones, so it could happen yet. But you must have a Netflix subscription to play Sonic Mania on your smartphone. So. I suppose technically we should do Sonic Mania at some point. Sonic Mania it's quite a long game, I think. Maybe not as long as Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but the levels are quite lengthy in that way. And where we never did like the first level or anything of Sonic, or a Let's Play even of Sonic Superstars, so we could probably change that. But it is somewhat lacking. Now if you miss a platform, yeah, you're going to have to struggle through this section of the level, but it is doable, as you see there. You can do that. I thought this was quite interesting when I first played this part of the level, where you have to hit all the lights, don't you, on this thing in the middle. So you have to attack it from both sides. Yes, it can be a bit challenging. I think that's it. I really do wish Sonic Superstars was better. I was just thinking about that. I mean, for the most part, it's very good. It's just as I've probably said again and again on this on these videos, those last few bosses are just evil, and I really have to be in the right mood to attempt to play through that section of the game. It's all right up to there, I would say. And I like the presentation of it, but gee, what were they thinking with those bosses? Oh, what was I thinking standing there? I am not really thinking this through, am I? There we go. Nice thing about these older Sonic games is you can sort of just say this, chance your way through the levels, but we never did a Sonic Frontiers video either, did we? We're slacking on Sonic. Slacking on Sonic, well, apart from Sonic Origins, we've certainly given that plenty of spotlight. Okay. So with this, I'll have got another achievement on the Steam version of the game, so I'm close to all the achievements on Steam for Sonic Origins. I'll do that. Oops. Yeah, I just have to do some more of the missions, probably. And then that'll be all trophies, all achievements on all the different formats. I don't know if anyone cares about that particular achievement, but I gave that as a little goal to myself. which has never felt like a chore because I really enjoy these games. So. We're doing it. Ah, okay. I think this will be a shorter video than the others, and that's alright. It'll take less time to export and upload. I'll have to edit the start and end sections off and then export it out of a video editing program. I use iMovie if anyone is interested. I always use iMovie. I just found it's really straightforward to use and does the job, so I haven't really felt like I've needed to use anything else. I know there are more comprehensive video editing software out there. It usually comes at a price though, and when iMovie does it fine, then I'm about keeping things simple as much as possible where I can. There's no point in endlessly complicating matters. You might as well make your life as easy as you can. You know, in all... Oh, flipping heck. No swears this episode. I don't think flipping heck counts, does it? Oh yes, and so if you die there, then this part becomes really difficult. This is one of the reasons this game isn't very... Well, I was going to say it's very good. It's very good. It's a very good game, but one of the reasons this game isn't as good as Sonic 3 is this sort of rubbish right now. There's too much between checkpoints. There should be a checkpoint right after that. This is probably the worst bit of Sonic & Knuckles, in my personal opinion. So we just have to keep plodding on with it. It's somewhat compounded by the fact that if your controller isn't always working properly, then oh god. I never look forward to this bit. I don't know if other people find it difficult, but I think if I was free to fast forward through this bit, I might be here a while. Happens pretty much every time. Every time I play Sonic & Knuckles. I'm not going to edit this out because I think it needs to be illustrated. That is a real pain. Anyway, we might be alright now. Now we've got some rings. Okay, my jump button wasn't working then. You see, you do all this bit and you have to go back so far. If you, say if you mess up there. There you go, there, finally. This reminds me actually of a stage in Sonic Advance 2. I think it's maybe a Death Egg stage as well. Sonic Advance 2 being, yeah, well, my favourite of the Sonic Advance games for sure. Come on. Come on. There we go. I've really got to sort out my controller problem, haven't I, for next time I do a game like this. I can't go on this way. So yeah, it was working fine with other controllers, and then suddenly one day it stopped. And I don't know why. Yeah, I'm eager to get to the end now. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, we got to be there soon. Oh god. Oh, that's fine. It's actually better off just running this. Here we are. This looks like the end. Oh, it's this bit. Oh, right, yeah. How about this bit? Gotta drop these things on the enemy. Not doing a great job of it so far. That's what we need to do. Oh, a clever little boss battle, this one. It's a lot of emphasis on timing, of course. Ooh. I say emphasis on timing, I'll get it right at some point. It's quite a while, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Death Egg Zone. Final boss. Well, there's a little bit after this as well. At least there usually is. I hate this, having to do this bit before every time. Especially when you make silly mistakes like that. There's quite a lot to... It's quite a lengthy portion of the boss fight, this. It's a bit tedious. There we go. again. Just gotta hit it, Tom. Oh no, fire. It's all about the timing. This platform keeps falling away, doesn't it? If I recall. Oh, we done it. We got the Master Emerald. And then you get Doomsday Zone, which I didn't think you normally get if you play this game and don't get all the Chaos Emeralds. So you hold A to sort of accelerate here. This is a lot of what done in Sonic Frontiers, actually. Chasing and collecting rings as Supersonic. And avoiding missiles, yes, it's a tradition. Sonic the Hedgehog tradition. Oh. What am I doing? Fly around this thing and get these missiles to hit. Really, all you do is just fly around this. The missiles follow you. You've got to get them to hit the ship. Could do some rings. I really need some rings. Whoa, that was so close. Need the rings. Desperately need the rings. Where are the rings? It's quite tense, isn't it? Rings. So it's a good epic ending, I always think. There we go. I think that's it. Oh, and stretch. Do-do-do-do. Well, I guess all left for me to say is thank you for watching, and if you have watched all these videos, then I salute you, because it's probably been quite a frustrating experience at times, but I hope you managed to get some enjoyment out of it. I certainly still love playing these games, and I will do for, well, I have done up to now. I'm 37 years old, and I've been playing Sonic games since I was a child, so yeah, they've got some great staying power. Yeah, so we'll just watch. I think we should watch the ending, considering that we've worked so hard to get here. Yeah, and there's a lovely little video at the end of this that we can watch together as well. Yeah, it's always fun, despite my occasional frustrations with the game, as you saw there. I do love playing these Sonic games. If this blinking controller was working better, I'd be a lot happier, but I'm not sure what it is, the way it's set up, or what it could be. But a little dance to the end there. This is Sandopolis music. So what's next? Yes, do let me know in the comments if you want to see me play anything else particularly. Love to hear from you. I mean, the only people who are going to hear this is the people who've stuck to the very end, or fast forwarded to the end to see the ending maybe. But yeah, if you're happening to watch this part of the video, then yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this series and what you'd like to see me play next, because I do feel we should probably move on from Sonic. I think ideally I'd like to be able to stream stuff, and as I've mentioned before, I can't stream stuff on the PC because of where it is, and I can't really move it very easily and set it up anywhere else. It's huge. Yeah, I can't really stream from here, so I can stream on console. You won't be able to see my face at all, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure how you feel about that. But I stream on Xbox or PlayStation, and I can get the headset on. I can chat away with you, and we can do it live. So yeah, there we go. Supersonic at the end there. This is because I didn't get all the emeralds, I think. There you go, so a couple of trophies there, or achievements, however you want to look at it. Flicky's getting their own back on Eggman. Nice little comedy ending, and then you get this lovely animated sequence. Sonic Origins, I've said it before and I'll say it again, is an amazing collection. It's presented in a really fantastic way. Technically I have no problems with it. I've seen several things on the internet from people who criticise the game, the way it runs, I don't know, the visuals or whatever. I don't know, it plays how I remember it. I've always said before, there's one glitch in the game where Tails got stuck in the levels on Sonic 2, which they fixed. So since that's been fixed, I have no problem with Sonic Origins. I think it's one of the greatest retro compilations ever been put together, because it doesn't just dump a load of games in there. It doesn't just dump the games in on a menu screen and you play them. It has a lot of extra content, the mission modes, story modes, the quality of life improvements in the anniversary versions of the games. It's fantastic. And I love all these menus as well and how they're presented. So now I'm not sure, we've got 6 coins, so we'll need to do some more of the mission modes to complete the museum, which we're on 75% for. So if I was to go on mission mode, see how far we are with that. So to get all the achievements here, I think you have to get 67% complete on all these. So we've just missing Sonic CD and Sonic 3. So I won't be doing that on video, but I will be finishing that off, and I think we're done. But thanks very much again for watching, and until I see you again for the video, it is goodbye and game on.